Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of the Victorian magazine. This is April 1990. April is a lovely, lovely month. It's when the flowers start blooming. We start seeing more of the vibrancy of spring. Enchantments from England, lavender fresh from the fields, charming cottages and fine historic homes, Jane Austen's novels, and scrumptious delights for tea. What will we find in this episode of this magazine? I'm so excited. I don't see anything here. Normally I have like something here that had inspired me from many years ago, but maybe I'll place a new thing in there. I love the soft light filtering through. And I do love the chair covers. I think that's beautiful, elegant, simple. Oh my, speaking of simple, what do you think of this? Gonna do the extra, just a little extra. Look at that, gorgeous writing. The British Brolly. The rain, it raineth every day. Look at all of those canes. And here we go. Here's our calling cards. I always like looking at these. Primrose Cottage, The Gardener, Bell's Cookie, and Flora Savage. The Blossom Shop. That's so cute. Wow, look at that. 90s in full form right there. I guess maybe not 90s in full form because it's only 1990. We haven't really seen what the 90s are going to bring us yet. Botanicals. Oh, I just remembered. I think my wildflower book has arrived today. I should show that to you guys. Maybe I'll do another little filming. But it's natural remedies on how to make herbs from wildlife in this local area. I'm so excited. I wonder, so the reason why I got it is I really want to make some teas. I know we have wild chamomile out there in just right in our yard. And also we have mullein, which is, I guess, good for your lungs. More of like a medicinal tea. I'm so excited. Soft as an English morn. There is a quiet splendor to be felt on an English morn. Misty moors, a serene village street, breakfast in bed, the scent of sweet air, peaceful pleasures all. Here assorted wares carry an inimitable English mood. Why can I not pronounce it? Inimitable. That's so crazy. I can't pronounce that right now. I'll just blame it on chemo brain fog and be good. Look how fun that is there. Ooh, look at how beautiful. I love, it seems from this older era, there was an architectural vibe of organic. You can see the organic flowing nature of this bench here. And that just speaks so beautifully to me. Look at just everything from this era seems to be almost something that you can find in nature. And it's such a beautiful feeling when I look at it. Nowadays, the architecture are square blocks, and it literally is called brutalism, which, there you go. That's how you feel when you look at the architect of nowadays. The plain, stark, concrete, sharp angles, and it does, for me personally, it doesn't speak to my soul in any way. And it just draws me back to the organic flowing vibe of the older era, just all the carvings and just the flow of it makes your eyes dance along the lines. I love this here. I think that's beautiful with that. Oh, look at the color palette. It's so gorgeous. And you have your happy little bunnies. Now this is also beautiful, even though it is very, very busy and heavy in well, you can tell how the color palette is light enough that I don't think it's too much. It's borderline too much. Whereas the one we saw here, the color palette was such a contrast. It seemed quite heavy to me. Let's see, let's go back a bit. See if we can find it. Was it after this? Maybe it was the next one. Was it at the very, there? This one to me seemed a bit heavy. Although I guess if you style it a little bit differently, it could create a very cozy vibe if you were to bring in some brown tones and maybe pull in more of the green. All right, let's continue. Here we go, our beautiful blue and white color palette. I have such an appreciation for each of the different designs and colors. My eyes just, it's when I see color and different colors together, it's just like a feast. My eyes feel like they're feasting upon it. And I wonder, I bet I could probably appreciate every color palette if I had a different room in a different design. I'd probably love that. And here we have your combination of the quilt squares with the busyness, which actually I like that contrast there. That's so gorgeous. What a beautiful layout. A cameo, yes. Very well done. That does look like a cameo. This is interesting here. Now, when a woman holds her head high, the elegant curve of neck and shoulder bespeaks inner confidence. Now, when you walk as a woman or as a man, do you hold yourself high? Do you hold yourself with confidence, or do you walk slumped and look at the ground? Now, that's something to consider, because it's interesting how something just as simple as a little tilt of the head will give you a look of confidence. Isn't that interesting? Next time you walk with your shoulders up a little bit, your head held just a little higher, and you'll find that people will actually respect you a bit more. So interesting to me, those subtle nuances of that you observe without actually knowing that you're observing in another person when you pass them. This is gorgeous. I love that design there. And look at this, the cameo. And all the different little floral elements in your shades of kind of cream tones and moving on to gray. I just love this. But I love the vibrancy of color as well. So I don't know what I truly like. I just seem to love everything. Well, we have come across a couple things I didn't like. Oh, I love that there. The double layer of pearls with a cameo. That is absolutely stunning. As I go thrifting, I will keep my eye out for a necklace design like that. I love that so much. Oh, I literally got chills. I love blue and white. I'm drawn to it over and over. And this is the painting that I made. That, you can see how much I just love the blue and white tones. Now that one has a hint of teal and almost aqua in it, but this here is your blue and white. I love that so much. I always love their June and July issues. They do seem to have more of the blue and white in those issues due to the fact that it's summer and, you know, hot, so they tend to bring in the more cool tones. And I'm excited for those issues coming up. And the purple tones. Oh, it's so gorgeous. You know, I wonder if I could grow lavender here. There is a garden I walk past you on my little pathway when I hike down into town and move on to the island. There is a garden I walk past, and I think they have lavender, which means, do deer eat lavender? Because I could have a lavender garden. Look at that. Oh, I love that so much. I need to go out and start gathering the mullein and hanging it like this in my kitchen. I think that would be lovely. However, my kitchen is currently being torn apart and rewired because our house is sold. It needs to be completely rewired. Look at all these color palettes of the blues and the lavenders. So gorgeous. Matches this candle I made perfectly. And I love making candles. I taught myself how to do that, so I will be filming when I make the next group of candles for winter coming up. It does get dark here and stays dark quite long, so candles are very, very important to me. And I'll gladly take you all along with me while I do that. The quiet femininity of Laura Ashley. Oh, I love Laura Ashley's designs. I loved her dresses growing up. It was so much fun to wear those. But then I moved on and it kind of turned to a haze of childhood, so it's so fun to see it now. Such a beautiful bringing back. Oh my goodness. Now, this is something that I have researched and have wanted to do. It's the whimsy quilts. It's the quilts that you put together with no rhyme or reason. You just simply do as your heart desires. And how much fun! In the long winter hours. Oh, this would be so much fun to do. You just take all your little scraps of cloth and put it into the pattern that you want and then hand stitch it on. Oh, yes, that would be fun. I've never actually completed a quilt. When I was, look at those, when I was 14, I started my own handmade quilt and I never finished it. Look at how beautiful, just the little crazy quilt, just the little patchworks. Wouldn't that be fun to do? I love the old books. I came across a few old books this past weekend. She was actually, so the estate sale I was at, I was talking about it in a prior episode about the garage sale that I came across, and it was insane. It was so amazing. I have yet to film the surprise bags for you guys, but she had all of her books that were free. And I was so overwhelmed by everything and just trying to choose the items I wanted that I left the books and came back. I was going to come back the next day. And I did come back the next day, but there was only a couple of the vintage books left. And I should have grabbed them when I could have. I should have. But it's all right. I currently don't have anywhere to place all the items I got, so they're kind of just in bags and boxes. But as soon as this house is complete, then I know I will be stylizing it. Stylizing, is that styling it like crazy? Look at this fun page. Oh my, it's actually a wallpaper. Look at that. And here, so she does murals. Wow, look at that, the bedroom. Oh my, that is so much fun. Look at that. Love the cream tones with the rich brown. And all of the perfume bottles. Now, she had, in the estate, she had a whole tray of old vintage Avon perfume bottles, half filled, full, some were empty, and I just left them all. I could have gotten them for $1 a piece, but I just left them all because I didn't know. It was, I guess it was overwhelming for me. And why I should have gotten them. They'd be such a lovely design to use. But then again, it was just too much, I suppose. Jane Austen, Mansfield Park. And look at all of the little silhouettes. So that's something else I collect, are the silhouettes. I love those so much. There's your old beautiful piano again with the organic flowing designs. Look at the dainty wallpaper on the wall. Look at that. Beautiful lace work. It's almost like a filmy gauze. I love this palette so much. The gold, the dark of the leaves, and then the vivid brightness of the white against the green. I love that. Look at her garden and all the secret walkways. I love the English garden. I love the English garden that is more of a meandering. This here feels, it's beautiful, but it feels almost confined or trapped to me, and I love the sprawling English that's planned out, that's more of a wild, almost as if you're just wandering into a meadow. Look at this. Okay, so we found our cover page, I believe. Let me see if I'm right. Dun, 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 dun. Excuse me, little feather. Dun, 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 I win. I was right. I always feel good when I'm right. That is so beautiful, isn't it? Oh my goodness. Now, for me, I'm a little bit taller, so I would have to kind of hunch my way into that door, but I wouldn't mind. Country airs. Oh my, she's only 24 and she's making all of these gorgeous things. Country airs, a woman with definite tastes, even at the age of 24. British knitting designer Kim Hargreaves nurtures her creative spirit on walks through the fields and meadows surrounding her small West Yorkshire village. Oh, this is so fun. Look at how fun this is. It's all of those different hats. Look at the drapery here. The little floral elements, your ribbon. Oh my, look at the eclectic design. Oh, so much fun. Look at the little, wait, I think I actually have this bookcase downstairs. It turns, it rotates. We bought it at a vintage antique shop here. Oh my goodness, how fun. That's how you use it, I guess. I need to find a whole bunch of old books to put in there just like that. I do have some. The square and it's very similar and it rotates, as I just mentioned. And now I'm repeating myself. Oh my goodness, would you look at that? Would you look at that lampshade? Look at how beautiful that is. Oh my goodness, I love the lace just draping down, just floating along, and the little floating balls. How beautiful. Look at those beautiful rich tones. Oh, wait a moment, is that actual carving? Stop it. Look at how intricate this is in the frame. I think it's a frame, isn't it? Or double paneling. Where is that located? I need to find that. I must. I can't see it here. I love this wallpaper. I love the old Edwardian wallpaper. I think, does it mention any? Yes, William Morris. He is my absolute favorite when it comes to wallpaper. William Morris. I cannot wait to decorate my room up here with his wallpaper. His color use and just the flowing pattern design is so beautiful. Yum. A sweet partnership. When John Durkin was working at a New York restaurant, pastry chef Diane Margaritas caught his eye, and he convinced her to share a culinary secret or two. I was interested in Diane before I was interested in baking, confesses John, who went on to propose marriage and a joint cooking career. Diane's Bakery, where the two prepare sumptuous specialties like banana cream pie below. I think that's so cute. Pastry chef. Okay, so John was actually working at the restaurant and he wasn't interested in baking, but he was interested in Diane. And then they became a joint baker, basically. I think that's a really sweet little story. Recipes. Banana cream pie, graham cracker crust, 2 cups of graham cracker crumbs, 1/4 cup sugar, 1 teaspoon ground cinnamon, 1/2 teaspoon ground ginger, 1/2 cup unsalted butter, melted. And then to make the cream filling, all you need is 1 envelope of unflavored gelatin, 1 cup of sugar, 6 egg yolks, 3/4 cup of cold water, 1/4 cup banana liqueur, and 2 cups of heavy cream whipped. Hey, I can actually do that, I think. I mean, I made cream cheese. What is it called? Oh no, I just spaced it. Oh no, I can't even remember. Pear raspberry tart. The green. Oh, the green shades on here. Delight to my eye. That's very lovely. And here we are to the advertisements. And more little advertisements. More of your cooking recipes. Chocolate, a walnut tort. Is that how you pronounce that? Tort? Lemon poppy muffins. So our lovely lemon ginger pound cake, our lovely 1940s oven has stopped working. The filament is broken. And so we use a very small little baking oven that goes on the counter. And I love making banana muffins. And I haven't been able to because our banana muffin pans, our cupcake pans are quite large. They don't fit. So I ordered some cupcake pans and they arrive on Monday, I think. I'm very excited to start baking those again. Look at how gorgeous the drawings are on this. And on that note, we have finished. Our next episode will be May, which should be full of flowers and beautiful floral designs. I'm so excited. This has been a wonderful book to look at. So join me next time with May. So goodbye for now. Until next time. Can you hear that?